All right, it's time for a new segment, Personal News.
Now, we know each other so well, we've actually written each other's personal news segments.
That's right. I wrote Damien's, he wrote mine, and we're gonna be reading it for the first time on the teleprompter. I haven't seen what he wrote for me, he hasn't seen what I wrote for him. So, it's gonna be great. Let's go, let's do it.
Let's go. Wait,
All right.
Shayne.
All right, here we go. What's up, all you Rachels? It's me, Shayne Lena Bonham Carter, and I'm here to fill you in on my adventures. If you keep up with me on Twitter, you know that I've been tweeting present Donald Trump about what I believe is a lack of his ability to do karate, or really any martial art. So far, I have yet to get a response, but in the off chance he comes back at me with a straight up karate challenge, I've been preparing myself both physically, mentally, spiritually, eventually, Jennifer Connelly, and mentally. My buddy Damien here is a karate master, but I've decided to use my own techniques and exercises for training. I shall now list them for you in order of difficulty. Punches, kicks, knee thrusts, leg cannons, elbow wiggles, the fisherman's double, tummy lunges, the dangler, the Miss Diane, no-no runs, punches revenge, the Carlton, tiger style, front piggybacking, side hugs, back talking, undersea name calling. Hopefully this prepares my body for what's to come. Until then, I'll be posting my minute-by-minute updates on Friendster.
In my personal news this week, I basically just did my regular routine of seeing what meals I can cook in a laundry machine and watching old reruns of Jag. I'm Billy Ray Cyrus. Sometimes I try to distract seeing eye dogs with meat because I believe all blind people are just faking it. Yesterday, I stopped drinking coffee and now my glurp syndrome is acting up. Oh, never heard of glurp syndrome? It's a disorder where your hands are weird. Tomorrow isn't daylight savings, so make sure to shut up and go away. Hey, you read this Harry Potter nonsense? I'm not buying any of it. Then again, I'm just a little butt baboon. You ever perform mouth-to-mouth on a duck? I have, and I'll tell you one thing. Doesn't work. Speaking of mouths, I tried Red Lobster for the first time last Blurns Day, and it was food. Get this, the waiter was my son. Slim Slam, Flabberty Jam, Boop Beebus Baps, Bo 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 Bo. How dare you?
I know.
Is there any way we can just put up that last bit so they can see what I was? Slim Slam, Flabberty Jam, Boop Beebus Baps, Bo 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 Bo. Thin.
I like that you actually included real news for my week and yours was entirely nothing. And that was personal news. Hey.
You guys are weird.
Okay guys, it's time for personal news. Didn't catch it last week. Damien and I know each other so well that we decided to write each other's personal news for the week. I wrote Damien's, he wrote mine. We're going to read them now for the first time on this teleprompter. Very seriously, not gonna laugh.
Yes.
All right, Damien's up first. I wrote this for him.
Hey guys, Damien Haas here. In honor of the Oscar nominees being announced, for my personal news, I'm going to give you Damien Haas's top movies of 2017. Number 1, Lady Bird, starring Sword of Romaine and Timothy Chalamet. This coming-of-age sequel to Birdman delivers in every way possible. She's struggling to understand her parents as she gets older. She's dealing with heartbreak for the first time, and she lays like 5 eggs throughout the whole film. Wow, just... Number 2, Water Shapes, starring Circle Lady, Square Man, and Octavia Spencer. This film is everything you'd expect from Guillermo del Toro's third movie involving a fish man. If you watched Free Willy but longed for the panda porpoise to be more bangable, then this is the movie for you. This combo of Finding Nemo and Magic Mike is fantastic. Number 3, that movie about scary white people. What was the name of the movie? Oh, right, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. This movie stars a piece of wood, a rock, and Tyrion Lannister. I actually couldn't tell you what it's about because I didn't see it. And you know what? You didn't see it either. Anyways, floppity boopity, I poop in my sleep. Bo 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 bo. That was accurate. That's all stuff I'd say. Am I Jimmy Jangling?
A little bit.
All right,
Why do you have Chuck E. Cheese tokens in your pocket?
Thank you, sir.
Eat your gruel.
I love gruel.
Alright, it's my turn. Alright, guys. What's up, all you Kevins? It's me, Shayne Days and Mondays, and I'm here to fill you in on my adventures. Did you know that Damien and I used to be roommates in a hip part of town? He and the other roommates were always fascinated by my morning routine. Allow me to share. Every morning, I once again defeat the ghost of an unborn Aztec prince that haunts my dreams, just in time to wake up alive. Now, I may be a celebrity, but really, I'm just like you guys. I put my skin on one leg at a time. From there, it's smooth sailing as I begin my 2-mile run to the communal baths. Well, it's not a bath per se, more of a large soup pot, tended to by a kindly old bridge troll named Tummy Sire. No relation. He gets soup flavor and I get free hot water. Win-win. After that, it's about 7:43 a.m. And you know what that means? Time to feed Butch. That's right, Butch Hartman, creator of the Fairly Odd Parents and Danny Phantom. I won him in a back alley card game in Marrakesh. And he's been living in a pit in my yard ever since. Every morning, I demand that he animates me into Jimmy Neutron, and every morning he insists that he has nothing to do with that show, in addition to being off the air since 2006. As the hatch closes and his cries become more distant, that's when I revert to my true form, a $10 Starbucks gift card. This is perfect for me, as it is impossible for a gift card to take out the trash, clean the kitchen, pay rent, or really contribute to the household in any way. And that's why I couldn't finish my homework, Miss Diane. Sneeps! Sneeps! All hail Tummy Sire, hollow be his bones.
Hollow be his bones!
Sorry, I'm seeing it Sneeps.
Smeeps!
I misread it. It's Smeeps,
Smeep.
not Sneeps.
Smeeps! Real quick, you and I keep pulling from the same inside joke to end each other's. Miss Diane and Bo have the same root, and they've been in both of ours twice.
Yeah.
We did not plan that.
Yeah, we need to tell you the story of Miss Diane at some point.
One day.
One day we'll tell you the story.
Comment
of Miss
below if you want to hear the story of
Miss Diane. We're making it sound like it's this mysterious
It's
thing.
the biggest mystery of them all. Time for personal news! If you haven't watched this show in the past few weeks, we've been doing a segment called Personal News. Now, Shayne and I know each other so well that we're actually writing each other's personal news for the week. We have not seen each other's prior to today. We're just going to be reading it off the teleprompter cold.
Alright, time for Damien to read what I wrote him.
Okay, alright, let's do this. Hey geese, it's me, the 4th season of Gilmore Girls. I farted in a mason jar yesterday, and when I checked on it this morning, the glass had turned back into sand. Fox News is anime. People keep asking me if I've ever tried pressed juice, to which I reply, pressed goose, and then I give a slight chuckle before the person I'm talking to puts a bag over my head and throws me into the trunk of their car. Although I scream for help, no one hears me, and I am quickly taken away against my will. I lay in the darkness of the car's rear end, hog-tied, listening to the sounds of driving down lonely roads for what seems like days. After 525,600 minutes, we finally come to a stop. Cold, quiet footsteps make their way back before the trunk is opened and I am pulled out from within. The bag is removed. My vision slowly returns, revealing I am in the middle of Disneyland. Crowds are gathered all around. I recognize so many faces. My friends, my family, your family. Family Matters. Family Feud. Forrest Whitaker. In the center of this crowd, standing mere yards away from me, is the mouse himself. Dead Mouse. He steps forward and removes his helmet, revealing himself to be none other than the mouse himself, Jerry. A moment of like, who's Jerry? He unsheathes his sword and begins coming for me. I brace myself for the sweep of death when an arrow makes its way through Jerry's skull. From atop City Hall, it's none other than the mouse himself, Mickey Rooney. Thanks, Mickey, we all yell, and Mickey gives us a happy wave. Anytime, folks, he says before inflating a balloon, tying it to his waist, and leaping into the air. He spreads the eagle and falls straight to the ground, crashing through every layer of the earth before blasting out the other side of the planet and shooting into the cosmos. We all laugh and shout, "Oh, Mickey, you're so silly!" And then we all ride Splash Mountain, 10 people to a log. Anyway, bip bap bobby bo chan, marmalade moo moo juice. Fish, 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 fish. Nah, just kidding.
Yeah!
Oh Oh my god.
What's up, Angela? My name is Shayne Top, and I've got a bone to pick. It's between tibia, femur, and hips. Tibia. Hey, I've been watching a lot of Netflix lately, and you know what I've enjoyed? Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, hosted by Jerry Seinfeld. It boasts guests like Jim Carrey, Tina Fey, and Steve Martin. So this got me thinking about my own show ideas, and I think I'm finally ready to pitch one to you. It's called Proctologists on a Boat Sipping Milk. It would be hosted by Benedict Cumberbatch and would feature guests like Kevin the Proctologist, Dr. Miguel Gutierrez the Proctologist, and Cedric the Entertainer the Proctologist. But that's just one of many ideas I have. Here are my other show ideas in the same genre. Stay-at-home moms on a raft throwing dice. Chimney sweeps on a hovercraft chucking tea into the Boston Harbor. Engineers in a Zeppelin begging for their lives. Blacksmiths in a rogue hot air balloon preparing Hold on, go back. Okay. Blacksmiths in a rogue hot air balloon preparing for the worst. Zookeepers on a skateboard proposing to my daughter. Investment bankers in a motorcycle sidecar eating soup. And finally, military veterans in a Minecraft throwing rocks at jazz musicians in a helicopter swallowing pennies. Well, guys, I'm about out of time. Just remember, if you don't floss, I will personally come to your house while you're sleeping and pour pudding into your eyes. And Tilda Swinton, if you're watching, I don't miss you.
Good job, dude. Preparing for the worst.
First up, it's time for personal news. Yeah, if you haven't watched it, Damien and I write each other's news for the week and we read it for the first time on the teleprompter right here.
Now, our first guest today, thanks to More On Week, and you guys wanted to see more guests, is a man that we know very well and have a long history with, Elliot Morgan.
Now we know, okay, stay down. Now we know Elliot so well that we decided to write his personal news, which he has not seen and will be reading for the first time on the teleprompter. But you now. You can come up now. There you go. Hey, whoa, where'd you come from?
That's so neat.
All right, first up is my bit, Elliot. Give it a little read.
Hey, all you Yolandas out there. It's me, Sam Elliott Morgan Freeman. You know me from my role on the show Sad Doctor, a shot-for-shot rip-off of House, in which I play all the roles. It was never released to the general public, despite a huge public outcry from me. But since I'm now a celebrity and the name Belly Bumps Smorman is a household name, I figured I'd use my power for good. How many times has this happened to you? You know, you're walking your several dogs, when all of a sudden the leash goes slack. You look up, you look at your pups, and boom, they're all floppy. Someone has stolen their bones. I realized this would never happen if my pets had proper nutrition, and that's why I designed a new pet food. Presenting, Smelly at Yum Yum's Mammal Chow. No other mammal food on the market today uses our unique blend of whole grain pebbles, a bird I found, and my personal leftovers. For every bag you purchase, we slide a bowl of food over to a pet that really just doesn't need it. I'm talking the laziest, fattest dog that already ate just minutes prior. Richard Pryor. My name is General Yell At It Porg Fun, and I'm running for state representative, District 14.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Richard Pryor.
Tag out.
All right. Ken wrote mine in a hurry.
Okay. Hey, losers. It's me, Elliot Mortarfire. Mortarfire.
More tar! More tar!
The joke is I can't read. Boy, was my week a crazy one. It involved buffaloes, 7 days, and Will Smith. sorry, I apologize if for any typos. I forgot to write this out last night, so I'm using voice text to type this while I drive to work this morning. Anyway, I tried pressed juice for the first time yesterday, and oh crap. Oh crap. I'm getting pulled over. Okay, just be cool, Shayne. Just be cool. Okay, where did I put my registration? Oh, great, yeah, of course, you don't have it in your car. God, you're so dumb, Shayne. You're so dumb. Okay, just relax, just be cool. You know how fast you were going? I'm on Smosh. What? I'm on Smosh? I'm gonna need to see some ID. It's really popular. I'm famous. License and registration, please. Do you have children? What? Sir, I need you to step out of the car. No, I mean like, they would recognize me, maybe. Step out of the car, sir. I wasn't threatening to murder your children or anything. Get out of the car now. I'm Shayne Top from Smosh. Get out of the car. I'm Shayne Top from the Goldbergs on ABC. Out of the car now. Give me that. Hey, give me that. Let go. Brah. Large. Back up. I need backup. A small boy driving a Honda just ate my gun. It was delicious. Ha 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 ha. He's getting away. Okay, go. Just drive. Shayne, just drive. Everything is cool. Now just drive. Woo! Wee! I am a god. Anyway, I tried pressed juice for the first time yesterday, and honestly, not a fan.
Well done. Good job, Elliot. Good job, Shayne.
Great job. Thank you. Wow, great job. Thank you.
As most of you know, we're really good friends.
We're friends.
And as really good friends, we've been through so much together.
We have hung out a few times.
Some might even say that we're best
I
friends.
would not say that.
So we've written a little bit about each other to give you all an update on our lives in our favorite segment, Personal News! All right, I've written Damien's news. He's going to read it.
For the first time.
First time.
Never seen it.
Never seen it.
Never seen it. Well, toss my baps and... well, toss my baps and sauce my bones. It's the last time I get to write Damien's personal news. I'm apologies if for any typos. I am once again typing this out on my phone using voice text. It's late, and I'm driving home from a rough, hot yoga session. Long story short, I am awakened by my spirit animal, Neil. Neil got into their garbage and made a huge mess. It sucked. Anyways, here we are, the last show, the last Jedi, Laston Kutcher. For this week's personal news, I'm going to reveal some of Damien's biggest secrets. Let's start with his penis. Damien's penis is, ooh, Taco Bell! Man, should I pull in? Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna need to pull in. Daddy needs some Ticos. Some sweet, sweet, sweet Crunchwrap Supremes. Ooh, God, yes. Okay, here we go. Pulling into that sweet Taco Bell ass. Hi, welcome to Taco Bell. What can I... Shut up and listen. I'm gonna need you to take 5 crunchy tacos and lay them side by side on a blanket. Oh, okay. Lay them down! Lay the tacos on a blanket. You doing it? Yes, sir, I've laid the tacos on a blanket. Now sing to them. Sing to them? Did I stutter? Sing to the damn tacos, Natalie! How do you know my name? Sing to the tacos! All right, what do I sing? The Thong Song by Cisco. I don't know the lyrics. Everyone knows the lyrics to the Thong Song by Cisco, Natalie. Now sing or I'll sick Neil on you. Who's Neil? Sing, Natalie, or face the wrath of Neil! I like it when the beat goes dun da da. Baby, make your. Yes, good. You're good. Keep going. Booty go dun dun da. Baby, I want to show dun dun da. That's thong the thong. Yes, good work, Natalie. Can I get you anything else? Yeah, Neil wants a large Pepsi Twist. We don't have Pepsi Twist. Okay. Get him, Neil. Gilbert Gottfried. Oh, God. It's showtime, baby! Gilbert Gottfried voice. Wait, sir, I can still get you a Pepsi. Oh my God, no, stop! And that's the news, baby. Help! Someone help! There's a drunk mustachioed capybara wrecking the building. Okay, anyway, Damien's penis. Never seen it. Total mystery to me. Amy Schumer. Well done.
All right. Oh, guys, you man. I had Screw off. I had the craziest week. Why don't you just pop a squat and let me tell you all about it? I promise not to whisper too loudly. So roundabouts Monday, I was swiping left and right on my fave dating app. Tinder, Bumble, Chumble, like Bumble for people who just want friends. Grumble, like Bumble for complainers. And Humble, like Bumble for uggos. I was just about to go onto the Tinder for famous people when all of the sudden, half of the power goes out in my apartment. If it's dark in even half of a room, I get spooked as can be. The dark is where ghouls hide, and I ain't trying to deal with no ghouls today. I texted my genius friend, Damien Hawes, and asked what to do. He asked me if my fridge was still running, and I responded yes. He then told me that I absolutely needed to go catch it. Feeling like a total fool for falling for such an obvious joke, I buried my head in shame. Shayne. Shame on Shayne. But wouldn't you know it, when I once again lifted my gaze, I noticed that my fridge was indeed missing. The only clue I had was a Kool-Aid guy style hole in the wall. I grabbed my hunting mallet and ran out the door. I was blinded by rage and from staring at the sun that one time. I went totally feral. I ran on all fives, even using the extra limb that only famous people have. I sniffed the ground, following every trace I could of my rogue fridge. At the end of the path, I didn't find my
Frigidaire.
I didn't find my Frigidaire. No. There before me in all her glory, Tilda Swinton. Skin covering every one of her bones. Hair, a color indistinguishable from said skin. Legs all the way down to the ground, and a knee for each one. Hips connecting the two like tightrope between two hot air balloons. I stepped closer to her, and I opened my mouth to speak. She shoved her entire fist in my mouth as she said, "Shh. No more words, just feelings." I tried to gag out a few more words. I had so much to ask her, so much I wanted to know. Like, was there a finale of Gossip Girl at some point, or is it still going? By this point, Tilda was shoulder deep in my mouth. I began to feel us fuse. I didn't know where Shayne ended and Tilda began. I felt my fear melt away as it was replaced with me and Tilda's incredibly strong bond. James Bond. Hi, my name is Shayne's Bond Tildo Swinman, and I'm running for City Council, District 43.
Now it's time for personal news with Shayne Top and Damien Hawes, where they read a script I wrote off the teleprompter that they have never seen before.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
Hey, wow. Hi, how's it going?
Hey, everybody.
Hey, let's do this. All right.
I'm Damien Hawes.
And I'm Shayne Top.
And together we are here.
Let's do this! You got this!
Right.
Yeah.
Hello, Valleyfolk audience. I'm Damien Hawes of Smosh Pit. Suddenly realize I'm wearing two. How many pairs? 3 pairs of shoes on me right now. That's too much.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to push anyone one way or another, but if you honestly think Solo was a good movie, you're out of your mind. First of all, the Germans forced the Polish Jews into an overcrowded ghetto, and it's up to Han to maintain friendly relations with the Nazis and enjoy his status as Herr Director, so stern that they can handle the administration. Han Solo hires Jewish workers because they cost less, while John Malkovich ensures as many people as possible are deemed essential to the German war effort, which saves them from having to pay Ticketmaster convenience fees. It's like, convenience fee? We're the convenience! But I always go back to what Vincent D'Onofrio used to say. I lost my mom! I lost my mother recently! Can I help? Can I get a glass of water from you?
Great.
Criminal Intent is the Deep Space Nine of the Marvel Universe. Goober shoots fuzz nuffin, sipping on gin and juice, looping tracks like the DJ in Borax. Got trees in my knees and I'm wobbling for some shade. Living the Goku life, and crisping all over these chippers isn't gonna boost my 401k, but sugar, we are going down swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet, a loaded god complex penis, and pull it. Oh, pull it! Oh my god, just pull it! Yeah, that's it! Shayne's arms are too big, but he hardly ever litters, so keep him a loop group. We should call stoves of-outs, since the only thing below it is an oven, but no one ever listens to me. Never forget.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Really good.
Thank you.
Ready?
I have no idea who wrote this.
Who knows?
Take off your shirt. No.
That's all it said.
Oh my God.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. And like every episode, we ended on something a member suggested us to do. And this time, that was crazy. At Snowstorm Orange on Twitch 861 wanted us to end this episode of Bit City with sounds like we need Shayne and Damien's personal news to come back. What's that?
Oh, it's the best.
Please welcome Damien Hahn.
Yeah.
I just appeared here when you read that. I was home. Weird.
Oh, now please tell me what personal news is, and then do it.
It's a pretty cool thing.
It's a pretty cool thing. It's something that we used to do that was inspired by them doing the exact same thing on Weekend Update.
I thought we did it first. Did we not do it first?
Let's make that canon. We did it first, and they owe us money. But we basically write news about each other's lives to be like, oh, Shayne has some personal updates that I wrote. Like,
Okay.
Shayne, tell everyone about your life. And
Okay, so
you
we're
just
gonna
read
do
off the
that while
prompter.
Spencer goes on his phone. Here we go.
Wow, back at it again with some personal news. A lot has changed since the last time Shayne and I did this segment. For instance, I dyed my hair purple, I dyed my hair blue, I dyed my hair white, I dyed hard with a vengeance. I Diane Keaton, I diabetes, and I dyed my hair blue. But don't worry, I'm about to give you the same classic personal news none of you remember because it was before Anthony came back. First up, I'm working on a couple new anime series I can finally talk about. I'm the lead in a show called How I Ate Too Much Pudding and Get Reincarnated as a Little Pudding Guy, as well as the lead in No, you can't go in there, Professor, that's a no-no!
He can't even do this without laughing.
I'm also the lead in Gunt Force Rebirth Ultra Gunt, and it's Rebirth/Ultra Gunt. These series will be available on several streaming platforms, including Tubby, Poontown,
No!
and Woke Netflix. I've also been streaming a lot, but enough about how hydrated I am. Stupid. You want to hear what I've really been up to?
Yeah.
Well, the good news is my doctor says I no longer got that thing I had, so I can finally do stuff. And by stuff, I mean baseball. That's right, I've been traded to the Mavericks. I can't wait to grease up that bat, line up at home plate, and swing it loose into the stands, and then, okay, I'll be honest. I haven't written one of these in 7 years, and I've forgotten how hard these are to do. How do I make Damien laugh? Pepper. That was great.
Thanks.
I also had a hard time.
It's
It's
not
been a
easy.
minute, yeah.
This is really special. Okay, Shayne's turn.
All right, I'll share some of my personal news. Hey guys, girls, and genderqueer squirrels. Guess who just reached containment? It's me, Shayne Basketball Top. Been a minute since I talked about my personal life, so here's a little update. Honestly, life is great right now. I've got good health, a job that I'm great at and that I can be proud of. And let's not forget the biggest thing, of course, my happy marriage. That's right, My Happy Marriage, my favorite anime. Season 2 of this hit romance anime is now streaming only on Netflix, starring our very own Damien Hawes as the voice of the leading man, Kyoka Kudo. Wow. He really has some range in acting chops, huh? But seriously, I've worked my butt off to get where I am today, so I've just been taking stock of how much good I have going on right now in my life. So I decided it's time to give back. Like Robin Hood, but hilarious and ripped. And without the silly little hat and those ass tights. Actually, come to think of it, be honest, do you think I could pull off those tights? Nah, probably not, huh? He would run away if I tried. Plus, if he's wearing a belt, that'd make it even harder. Well, no matter, I'll find some tights another way. I'll get you, Hood, and your little John, too. Yeah, say it like Little John if you didn't. Please go back and try your best. You can do it. But anyway, I don't know how. Oh, Lil John. Oh, Little John.
It's Little John now, it's Lil John.
Yeah! But anyway, I want you to know that I've started several charities and outreach programs to give back to the world in these difficult times. It's the least I can do. These efforts include donating my books to the illiterate, reintroducing endangered species to the parking lot of an abandoned rainforest cafe,
talking to at-risk youth about how fun and cool Disneyland is, but without taking them there. Making difficult events easier by making jokes about them. Like this one, for example. Bird flu? Yeah, most birds do that. Well, that's all the time I have. I have to get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.
Wow.
That's great. The stuff you said at the start was real nice, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, you know, it came from the heart.
That was really special.
Thank you. I appreciate that.